Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Joe Boyle. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
All right, ready to get underway. Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
Stands in for the Phillies. And the home opener is underway. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike two. Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run blast. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-0. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Check swing. He held up, and it's 2-0. Boyle maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out and feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Strike two. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
This one in the air, center field. And there's two down. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
Ball.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a base hit up the middle. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So here's Bader now. Check swing. He went. And that is strike 1. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Phillies, Shane Baz. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Up next for the Pirates, Jackson. Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Ball. Tapped softly on the ground. And foul ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Fought off foul. And now 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Number 5, DJ Abrams.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. O'Hearn on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. The Turnpike Series continues now. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. That one fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a
ripped on a line. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. In the air to left center. Langford makes a move towards the gap. That's out number 2. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Swing and a slow roller. Gets it to first. Third out. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Isaac Paredes. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Dominguez in position. One down. So now with one away and a man at second. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Wyatt Langford. In the dirt. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second.
Ball.
This one in the air, right field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile, and it's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Oh, look at the stop. The tag, and he's out. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Shea Langoliers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that skips in the dirt. On a line. Can't get their base hit. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hits the top of the wall. The run scores from second, and they take a 3-run lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Bader up to the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-2. And he's out on the tag. They limit the damage here. Set for the bottom of the third. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Miguel Rojas.
Just missed. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Ball to strike. Out towards right center field. Bader sizing it up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13, Andy Rodriguez.
In the air, left field. Out, number 2. This is Bryce Terang. Fly to left his first time.
Terang.
Ball 1, no strikes. And a foul ball. Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. That's off the inside corner. Full count now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at PNC Park, start of the fourth, Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. That one inside, look out. Yeah, that's fouled off. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He'll touch them all.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
1-1 is fouled off.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Soderstrom takes it himself, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Back to the top of the lineup, Jason Dominguez, the next to hit.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
On the ground, right side. Soderstrom takes it himself, and he's out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey. Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Michael Soroka. He's into the game with the bases empty. That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. Turner is out. And that is that. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Doubled his first time. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now here is Wyatt Langford. The 1-0. Hey! 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Soderstrom around third. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Wilyer Abreu, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Sliced hard but foul. Langford off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Stays alive. It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball one. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Here's a 2-0. That one ripped, but foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a foul out of play. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. 1-1 missing inside. So now 2-1 to Harper. That misses. Ball three.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The catcher.
So digging in, Shea Langoliers. This is again 5 in a row. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. That's a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He is safe.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Ball one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that'll load the bases.
Ball four.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The Phils trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late on that fastball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got him.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done. In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up.
Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 7-2. Now it's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez. And first offering is fouled off. O'Hearn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Miguel Rojas digs in now.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Rodriguez.
Aye. Swings through that one for strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now pitching for
Justin Slayton gets the ball now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Stepping in, Bryce Turang.
Ball inside.
Left field. Takes a tumble and hangs on. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Go Rio.
And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Jason Dominguez stands in for the Phillies. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. One up, one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Ball 2.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
Turner runs. Schwarber at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Runner goes again. No throw. He's in there safely.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Man at second.
Nope. Outside.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here comes Bryce Harper. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Flying around third is Turner. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu under it, and that'll do it. Well, we go bottom six. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, C.J. Abrams. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Got it. One gone here.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. An absolute smash to left. One down, and here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Tied him up inside with that one. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. That one way inside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, two gone.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of inning number 7, Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the Phillies.